Alright guys, we are back for more of my 2026 St. Patrick's Day special. We just played some Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020 for the Nintendo Switch, and that was a whole lot of fun. So, for our next segment, we are going to be playing Mario Party Superstars for the Nintendo Switch. So let's see how well we do. Let's go to Mario Party as usual. And I'm going to play as Yoshi for this one, since it is a St. Patrick's Day special. Alright, so anyways, let's see what my computer players are going to be for this game. Alright, we're taking on Peach, Waluigi, and Daisy. We're going to have the computer players in normal difficulty. And for the board that we're going to play on for this segment, let's do Spaceland. Alright. So anyways, we're going to do 20 turns. We'll have bonus stars on, no handicap. All types of mini-games, please. Alright, let's do this. Alright, let's see who's going first. And I'm going last. That is unfortunate. Alright, Daisy's going first. Peach's going second. Waluigi's going third. Now I'm going last. Alright, where's the first star going to be? So it looks like it's starting on the left-hand side of the board. Alright, let's get this party started. Alright, it's an 8 for Daisy to start things off. She does get herself an item space. And she gets herself a mushroom. Alright, now over to Peach. 2. Alright, Waluigi's turn. 6. And he lost some coins already on the red space. Alright, my turn. Oh, a 9! That's a very good first roll for me. And we're landing on an item space. And we're playing the hammer item minigame. Alright. Let's see what we got. Alright, I'll take some double dice. Not bad at all. Alright, first mini game. We're starting off with 1 versus 3. As Piranha's Pursuit. I've paired up with Peach and Daisy right here for the first mini game. Alright, here we go. We're getting close. And we did it! We have successfully won the first mini game. That is impressive. Alright, time now for turn number 2. Daisy's gonna bring out her mushroom. She gets an 8 right there and adds 5 from the mushroom for a total of 13. Yeah, I can definitely see why Daisy's going to the right here, because she didn't have enough coins for the star. Alright, 5 for Peach. Alright, so it's 4 for Waluigi right there. Alright, back to me. I don't want to use my item just yet. Alright, we're getting a 2. And we're getting the 3 coins right there in the Koopa Bank. It's not a whole lot of money, but it's still worth something. Alright, now we got a 4-player minigame this time. Mecha Marathon. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh, we actually got it! Nice! I'm not the best when it normally comes to that kind of minigame, but I'm actually surprised I was able to do good on that. And that is going to put me into the lead first place as well. Alright, on to turn number 3 now. Alright, Daisy's going to roll a 3. Let's of course try to be careful with the counter in the middle of the board here. Alright, item space for Daisy, and looks like she ends up getting double dice. Let's see what Peach rolls here. 7. Alright, now back to Waluigi. And he gets a 6 out of that. Alright, so Waluigi gets himself an item space. And he gets a curse dice block out of that. Okay. So, anyways, now I'll go ahead and use my double dice. 5. And 4 for a total of 9. Thankfully, it is just enough spaces here for me to get to the star. That's certainly awesome. Alright, first star goes to me. And looks like the next star is all the way over there. Alright, we get a lucky space. Let's see what we get. A curse dice block. Now let's see what our next minigame is going to be. It's another 4-player minigame. Oh, the final countdown. This one's certainly very good. Alright, let's do this. Alright, Daisy's out. Oh, no! Crap! That was not where I was trying to go right here. Oh, that is really stupid right there of how I lost down the wind right there on that mini game. I was trying to go to the bottom left right here, but I went a little too high up right here with what I was trying to do. Oh, well. But stuff happens like that sometimes. Alright, but now Daisy's bringing out her double dice. Alright, 3 and 6 for a total of 9. Alright, now Daisy's getting 9 space, and oh boy, she gets a double card, so she could have a chance right here trying to get 2 stars of wands with that. We'll have to see how it plays out for her. Alright, Waluigi's using the cursed dice block on Daisy. Alright, he ends up getting a 10. Oh, he's also getting a 9 in space. And he ends up getting a skeleton key. Okay, so anyways, it's on me now. Alright, we end up getting a 6. Okay, I'd like to go for double dice, please. Let's not chase him right now. Alright, we're now landing on a versus space, so it's time for a battle. What's the wager gonna be? 7 coins each. Alright, what we got? Rapid River Race. Alright, let's go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright! Got first place just like that! I was 3/10 off the second. I was 3/10 of a second off right there, trying to beat my record, but it was still a very good time nonetheless. Alright, looks like we got 20 coins overall right there. I'll certainly take that. Alright, for our next minigame, we're doing a 4-player minigame, and what do we have here? Pushy Penguins. Alright! Got the win right there. That was very easy. Let's now head into turn 5. The Daisy rolls a 1, and that's going to make her lose some coins on the red space. Alright, now let's see what happens with Peach here. She's getting a 1 as well. Alright, she does get an item space. And she got herself a skeleton key. Alright, over to Waluigi. 5. Alright, so let's use my double dice right here. 9 and 7 for a total of 16. I was literally 1 space off right here trying to get to the star. But I can still have a chance to get it right here on the next turn as long as one of my opponents doesn't get there first. Alright, gotta go this way. And it's time for another battle. Alright, what's the wager gonna be now? Alright, just 5 coins each here. And this time we're playing Poke Pommel. Of course, this is a button mashing minigame. Of course, I'm not necessarily a great button master myself right here, but let's see what we can do here. Okay, we got it! Sweet! So we are getting 14 coins overall out of that. And it's time for a bonus minigame for a chance at double the normal amount of coins. Alright, it's 2 versus 2 this time. And it's Eats a Pizza. I'm pairing up with Waluigi for this one. Alright, let's go. Alright, time's up. I think we got it. Yes, we did. Alright, time to continue on as we make our way to turn 6. Alright, 4 for Daisy. Alright, let's see what happens now with Peach. 2. And we have another battle. Alright, 15 coins each on the wager for this one. I'm playing Mario's Puzzle Party this time. I'm not really feeling too confident in trying to win this, but let's see what happens. I'm pulling some good combos early on here. I'm actually doing pretty good on here so far. Let's see if I can keep that up. Oh boy, I'm noticing it's getting pretty close right now. I don't know about this. Oh! Even though it was doing so good right here on those combos, it just wasn't enough for me to win it, as Daisy was the one that came in first. Oh well, that's okay. I still try my best. Alright, well, Luigi gets himself a 9. Alright, now it's going up. He does get himself a lucky space. And it's going to be a custom dice block. Alright, it's my turn, and thankfully, no matter what I get on this roll, I will guarantee that star. Alright, I roll an 8. And now we're going to be up to 2 stars. We're certainly doing good out there so far. Alright, next star's over there. Alright, I'm gonna go up. And now I get a lucky space. What are we gonna get out of this? A cursed dice block. So now I have 2 of those with me right now. Alright, we're doing a 4-player mini game. Castaways, okay. I actually do happen to know that my good friend RBS1987 is very good at this kind of mini game from what I have seen of it from him. Because a lot of the time when RBS1987 does play this kind of mini game, he's like so good at the timing right here when it comes to trying to get the highest amount of coins possible right here. I just really cannot believe he's such a good expert on this. But I have actually heard that RBS1987 is a great Mario Party player himself. I've got 20 coins right there. That's not too bad. Alright, let's see what happens down turn 7. Alright, so Daisy gets herself a 6. And now the counter's at 0, so it's time for the laser to go off. Oh, looks like Peach got hit there, so she lost all her money. Too bad. Daisy gets herself a lucky space, and what will it be? Oh, she's getting a cursed dice block now. Okay, so 4 for Peach. Alright, Waluigi gets a 2, and he's landing on an item space. He gets himself a cursed dice block. Alright, let's head over to me. If I can get a 10 right here on this turn, that will get me another star, but let's see what happens. Nope, that won't do it. I end up getting a 7. Alright, we'll go that way. Alright, time to see what the next minigame is going to be. Goomba spotting. Alright, this one I always do very good at here. Alright, so I guess 37. Let's see if I'm correct. It is 37. I got it right on the nose. Alright, anyways, let's head over to turn number 8. Daisy gets herself a 1, and now she's landing on an event space. Alright, 6 for Peach. Oh, she gets an event space as well. Alright, looks like Waluigi's bringing out the custom dice block. Oh, he's going with the 2. Interesting. He does get a lucky space. And he gets a skeleton key. Alright, anyways, my turn. And I'm gonna get a 9. Alright! Another star for me once again, as we are now up to 3 stars. And the next one is heading right over there. Okay, so anyways, we're now seeing this boo over here. I gotta take away some coins from Daisy since she's got the most money right now. Another reason why is because of the double card that she has. Oh, I got 13 coins from her right there. Nice. Okay. I'll just go down. Don't want to chase them right now. But even with this event space that we are landing on, at least we're not going back all that far. Alright, now on to a 4-player mini game. Bounce and Trounce. Alright, let's do this. Down goes Waluigi. Oh, darn it. I couldn't quite survive that. Oh well, I tried. It looks like Daisy wins.
Winner.
Alright, let's get ready for turn 9 now. Alright, so 1 for Daisy right there. She's not going to chase them. Alright, let's see what Peach is going to get here. She's getting a 1 as well. And she's also not chasing them right now. Alright, 3 for Waluigi this time. And we're getting a 10 right there. Awesome. Alright. I'm still not ready to chase them. Alright, what minigame do we have next? Shy Guy Says. Alright, here we go. Bye, Daisy. And Waluigi's out too, so it's down to me and Peach. See you later, Peach. And that will make me the winner right there on that mini game. Nicely done.